Hello, 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 and welcome back to another live stream. How's it going, everyone? Happy Thursday. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome, welcome. Happy Juneteenth. The weird U.S. holiday, I guess. Hello, Blue Sneaker. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. It's been a nice day so far. All my coworkers were off today. I got to just do things, no meetings. I love these days. Honestly, if every day was like that, and occasionally, like, then I just send it over and then me one meeting to cover it all, and then that's it. Oh, that'd be such nice. Treasure them, I do. There'll be another one soon because I have July 1st off and they have July 4th off. So July 4th, I also get to have another day like this. It's gonna be nice. Another day of no meetings. Yeah. When there's actually 0 meetings, that's the best. Yeah. So that's been nice. Other than that, a little change to the chat down here. It's still there, but I made a few changes. One is I removed the Twitch/YouTube split. I don't know what split. The icons. Because there are people are getting banned on Twitch for it now. It's the stupidest shit in the world. But Twitch is having issues recently. I mean, they had issues for a long time and they stopped having issues for a little bit and they're back to having lots of issues again. So, you know, I'm playing it safe. I just removed the Twitch/YouTube icons and the badges, so you can still see the icon, the name, and who said it. But that's it. I think it's fine. Twitch without drama, never seen it. Yeah. Unfortunately. Other than that, I got a scary two scary things in the mail today because I check my mail like once every few weeks. I don't check my mail very often because the only thing that goes into the mail is the garbage that is the, you know, here's a free magazine, here's advertising. Everything I have is digital. So I don't check it very often. But today, I checked it, and I got a little bit of a scare. Because there were two letters in the mail from the United States IRS. And I've never got anything from the IRS, let alone 2 things from the IRS. So that had to be concerned. Now, thankfully, the mothership is calling. No. Thankfully, they were going to give me money back. I got like $300 back because apparently I overpaid. One letter was to tell me that a letter was coming or a check was coming, and the other one was the check. I don't know why they just don't put them together in one, but turned out it was fine. Letter from the IRS with $300 in it, basically. So I'll take it, you know. Apparently I overpaid, which is odd because I paid the exact number it told me to pay. You know what? If I get stuff like that in the future, they can keep contacting me. That's fine. But other than that, same old. Hello, Nick. Welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Yeah. That's pretty much it. So today, we're gonna continue with the new mob. Good old Gloom Sting that we rendered out all the animation for yesterday. So today we're gonna put them all in and start setting up the animations, the state trees, and getting it spawning and working with everything else. That's the plan. That's the hope. And I really need to look into how the hell to have a character get attached to a spline and then detached from a spline, like easily. So that way I can do like maybe like movements like in the air, like to go up and then go down. I don't know. We'll see. That's for later. For now, though, we continue with this. Do I need anything here that's open? I don't think I do. I can close all this. I can close all this. Oh, and there we go. Oh, also, this is just a side thing. Because I get to be productive at work, I optimize an environment from over 50 milliseconds to about 10. It's pretty good. Because now it's I think should be performant. We'll see. But theoretically it should be performant now. So, you know, only 20% of the original cost. Full dynamic too. I was happy with that. Don't spend that all in one place. I mean, look. The kind of things I want to buy wouldn't even cover one thing. Unfortunately. I don't really buy, like... The only thing I buy typically, like, you know, food and, like, household things. If I need to, like, run out of toilet paper or something. I don't really buy anything big, and if when I do, it's usually very big, and that is not $300 wouldn't be enough. I don't have this middle. I have nothing, and then way too much. Thankfully, the way too much stuff is not common. Or I'd be very broke. Yeah, man with taste. Like, for example, my computer. My computer was expensive. That is one of the things that I'm talking about in terms of like, oh yeah, if I want to get a new computer, right? That's not cheap. Like, why I need to replace my laptop? Like, that's not $300 laptop, right? That's fine. You know? I think it's all worth it. Well, I don't know about all, but a lot of things are worth it. Let's get some folder down and then we can bring them all in. But I hope you guys have enjoyed the weekend. Oh, also, last night, I did do a test for... I did do a test for the Sunday tutorial that I want to make, which was how to get variables from PCG to Unreal. Sorry, to Blueprint that spawned it. So, for example, if you're using Blueprint with PCG, right, to spawn something, and then like, oh shit, I need to know how many points were spawned, or whatever else, whatever attributes you want. Pretty much, you want to know it, in that blueprint and you want to get that information and then do something with it from there, you can do that mid compile basically, which is nice. So if you wanted to, you could run part of the graph, check something in the blueprint, and then continue the graph based on the check. And if the check is wrong, then like you can just cancel the generation probably. I haven't fully set it up 100%, but that's kind of the setup that I want. Oh right, I forgot. No, we need to do this. I forgot. We need to do the sprite stuff before we go into Unreal. Do I drag it in the first one? No, yeah, I can drag it in the first one. Yay! Look at this little guy. Isn't he just adorable? Oh my god, and it's 20. Oh, it's a nice number to boot. Oh. Hold on. Where is my... There you are. Boink. Macro still work. Yep, every 20. Oh, that's so good. I can do this mindlessly then and not have to think about the math. No one wants to think about the math. Actually, in motion, this actually looks pretty good. I was worried about the wings flapping, but honestly, I think it's gonna look pretty good. We want to output both. We want to split by tags. There it is. Let's do D and D. Export. Can't wait for Sunday. You had problems with getting your PCG index numbers from the spawn instanced actors into the blueprint. Had to use a spawn actor. What did you use a spawn actor for? Like, what was the process with the spawn actor? I assume you're talking about a runtime, right? I may or may not be using a spawn actor, which is why I'm asking. Hey, Cyclocus, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Thank you. It looks so trippy. The normal always. Spawn actor was a template actor property override. Yeah, but how did you override then did you override the values in your blueprint, or the one that spawned the PCG? Because I'm talking about that. I also use spawn actor though. Hey, Paulie, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Do you post these live streams? You didn't notice any? I mean, yes, there's a... If you go on the YouTube channel... Where is it? If you go to the YouTube channel, there's a button here called Live. And if you press the Live button, you might get a stream or two. It's just like one or two here and there. BCG to blueprint. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. BCG to blueprint the original blueprint. Because I already have tutorials on how to just overwrite values of any blueprint. I'm talking about how do you, if you're spawning something and then mid of PCG and you're like, okay, I want to do the next step only if, let's say, the amount of points that was generated is equal to 5. Well, how do you get that 5 value into the parent PCG to check and then stop or continue the PCG graph based on that, like stuff like that. How'd you swap palettes like that? What do you mean? What palettes? To the rainbow version? This is the normal map. I finished the colored version, and this is the normal map version. That's why it has the blue and the light blue and the purple. Yeah, this is a normal map. It just has an alpha as well. Check. Yep. All lines up. Export. Wait a second. Why is this attack 02? Rename this attack 01. They were not named right. There we go. Attack 01. Okay, cool. Don't need these. Now let's do attack 02. Oh, I see what happened. I didn't rename these. I renamed the wrong thing. Okay, whatever. Rename. Attack 02. Apply. Done. Normal fine. Nope. Done. Yeah, so this is the base color one. This is the, the diffuse, as it's called in Unreal for whatever reason. Yeah, this is also 20 frames. I love it when things just line up like in multiples of 10. It's the best. Yep, there we go. Bam. Looks good. Thankfully, this part does not take long. Export. Yeah, so now, right, this is how I make it magically turn purple. It's purple. Blue purple. Isolate the next one. Isolate the normal map, and that's it. And now I can just go. If you're wondering how I'm doing the typing all really fast, I use macros. I just select it, press a button, and then it opens the tag window, types in the right name, based on the button that I put in, and then applies and closes it. Super nice. Speeds things up a lot, and I can't be bothered to, you know, write the damn thing manually every time. That's too much work. Boink. Okay, attack's done. Next up, death. It looks so weird looking at it straight on orthographic, I will say. This looks so weird. Like, once it's in motion, it's not gonna look weird. But... it's 36. Yeah, see, that's an awkward number. But when it's just like that first frame... Yeah, see, now because of this, I have to go much slower, but that's okay. We get through this. We get through this. And last one. Ah, beautiful. By the way, a sprite is not free, but it goes on sale and it's pretty cheap. So if you're like, oh, I want to use this program too. I think it was like $10 or something. Hey, good guts, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. I'm all right. Messed around with it a bit. It's pretty cool. Yeah, the only thing I do with it is this. Right? I literally got it to be able to do this. So I can just assemble sprite sheets with it. I don't need it to draw any pixel art from scratch. I just need it to be able to take my stuff and set it up to do what I want. Hey, Colin, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. What site do you use for assets? It's called, unfortunately, Fab. Like, this is one of the ones from one of the free for the 2 weeks. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I got it earlier and it was the free for the month, but yeah, this is all for, I didn't buy this asset outright. It's just I had it in a pack, and so I'm using it, kind of thing. And I'm just making a sprite to work with my setup. The nice thing about the sprites is it hides a lot of problems. And if you need to tweak something, it's much easier to than tweak it. I find, personally. You don't need to worry about like animation blending or anything like that. He's like, oh, here's a sprite. It's gonna work just fine for me. 16 on this one. You see, the attack ones were so good to me. I missed them already. A program called Texture Packer that's brilliant for making spreadsheets. Does it also give you a JSON file? That's the big one. This gives me a JSON file that I just bring in, and I bring everything in, split up automatically in Unreal. Like, it's so good. I'll show that in a bit. Obviously, once I Hey, Nick, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Okay, did I get this right? Yeah. Got it right. Oh, I'm glad the tutorial's been helpful. You have a demo on Steam that's been very successful? Nice. Good job. Hope it goes well. Uses files for just about every program? Oh, nice. And you can write your own. Okay, yeah, I don't want to do anything of that. Who do you take me for? Someone that codes? What? That's crazy talk. Coding. The only language that I know is English. I don't want this C++. Devil's words. If it wasn't extremely boring to me, I would learn it though. It's too boring. I can't. I tried so many times. Not as hard as you think? I mean, I'm not saying it's hard, it's boring. That's my problem. Like, I just find coding to be extremely boring. Like, I can't be bothered to be like, oh, where's the semicolon? Oh crap, I forgot to capitalize the P in the word print, and so things don't work. Like, it's just...
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
And boring is hard to say. Yeah, that's why I haven't learned it. Like I get relatively like going into it, and then like I'm a visual person, and like on a blueprint I can just drag out and be like, oh, here's all the things that are compatible with it. Let me just try something, and it will just work. But if I can't do that with coding. And then also in blueprints, I just make a big comment and then a bubble zoom out. I'm like, oh, I know what that section is, that section is, and that section is. And coding, it's like, okay, what did I put where? And if you're like, oh yeah, you just make comments. Yeah, but the comments don't scale in size. Be like, this section here is where this is. It'll be like, okay, let me just read through the comments and find. I don't want to do Control F because I might change the name of something. I might forget what I called it. I don't want to do that. No, that's not a solution. Maybe I'm working on a power up, and then sometime down the line, I actually change the name. I changed the name what I call that power up, but now I need to just rework the original thing where I set it up, and I forgot that I changed it because it was too long ago. And now how do I find it? Control F's not going to help me then, and I have to go through everything. Like, okay, where is it? Where is it? What did I do here again? Can't see it. Yeah, that's... Me and coding don't work. $49 now? Yeah. This program's cheaper. You tried it 4 separate times over the last 20 years. I tried nothing more than that, and it just doesn't work. It's not for everyone, which is fine. Blueboom's works just as well, are much easier, and are perfectly viable for building a game. Oh yeah. exactly. C++ is faster, but not by much. And you can make a perfectly optimized game. Yeah, I already exported it. Did I export? Oh, I put it in the wrong folder. You can make a perfectly optimized game in Blueprints or C++, and then make it not optimized in terms of like environment, lighting, models, and you'll have a shit game in terms of performance, right? So it's not like if you do perfection in programming, that means you're gonna get, you know, a good result necessarily. No, it'll help, sure, but it's not a requirement. Let me know when next time you put a print node in a BP and lose it, how long you keep searching for that. I mean, if I wanted to, I could just search and find all, and it'll find all the blueprint nodes. And then I know which ones I need to keep, but I just can't be bothered. And it's more fun that way. So, yeah, no, I'm saying I don't got any problem. If I want to be actually productive, right, then, yeah, I just, in Unreal, you just search all, it finds all of them. Yeah, because I'm in no hurry, Guts. I'm streaming, I'm enjoying myself. Why do I need to, Oh, that is to the side. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Cludas, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. In console output log, there's the name of the BP where it came from. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember seeing that once. I forget about the console like 99% of the time. One day I'll remember that. That's a good tip. If I remember it this time. Hopefully I'll remember it this time. But you're right, it does tell you where it comes from. I wish you could color the print string in the console log. It'll make things easier to find. But I guess it's fine. I'll survive somehow. You can with error and warning? What? Let me, hold on, what? There's no error warning thing. Print a screen, print a log, color, duration, key. Or do I need to know what the key is? In string. Wait, seriously? Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Actually, yeah, I'll just put it on you. Wait. And then begin play. Print string. Hello. Warning. Hello. Error. Hello. Okay, there's all the three there. Why are you not all the way in the bottom? Holy shit, they're right. I've never knew this. I never knew you could do this. Because because it doesn't sound an option, I was just assumed that that was not a because I know you can do this in C++. My good sir. Now that's a tip. That right there is a tip. Also, I remembered that I have this option. Chad, I learned something too. Welcome in, Zebra. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Use the real level debug so you can even filter? What do you mean you can filter? Also, yeah, I should close that. Verbosity. Warning, error logs verbose. In the output log, you can filter. Oh, that, yes. Yeah. This looks different. Also, what do you mean filtered versus all? What does that mean? 5.6 looks different, which is interesting. None makes sense. All makes sense. What does filter mean? Right. And so here's the. Oh wait, hold on. There's my print string in red. If I leave just errors, it's gone. If I leave it on filter, if I leave it on just messages, it stays. So you can't filter it to errors. Huh. But you know what? You can make it colored. And that's a new thing for me. And you know what? Thank you for that. That's great information. Thank you. Hey, DGO, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I was actually asking about you like yesterday or the day before. I was like, I think I scared him off because you haven't been here for a while. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. Watching this on your TV while using your phone to text. He told you. You're in Mexico? How was it? Hope you enjoyed your trip. Either way, this is great. Being able to color code it. I mean, I can't do like custom colors, but who cares? They'll help me find it, which is the main thing. Let's go back to you. Yeah, by the way, I had to remove the Twitch and YouTube icons because Twitch is being... I mean, Twitch is kind of being an ass, basically. And the first person... like, people are starting to get in trouble for the stupidest things. So I'm just taking precautions on that one. And remove the icons. You can still get the link if you do exclamation mark YouTube on Twitch or exclamation mark Twitch on YouTube. You still get to the link to the other one. Or it's in the cards on Twitch side or description on YouTube side, I believe. So you can still like, go between the two. But yeah. the colon next to filter at the bottom. And that lets you get all the filters. You can turn some of them off and filtered makes. Oh, that was the other drop down that I selected. That makes sense. Okay. Then that makes sense. What'd you miss when you were away? Oh, we were almost done with the whole game. Yeah. Just whole game almost done while you were gone. Yeah. I gave away a car. You know, normal things. Your name came up as the winner, but you weren't here, so I have to give it to somebody else. You can select frames using arrows. You can make a macro for that. You could select individual frames using arrows. So right now I'm using the arrow keys. But I can't select multiple. And also, the number of frames is different, so I have to like click and drag. Is the easiest way. I don't know of a way of selecting like shift select. You can't do shift, you can't do control, alt, arrow keys. None of those hotkeys work. It's just left, right, selects one at a time. But if I want to select multiple, I have to click and drag. If there was a way, then maybe I could do it, but then I would need to set it up, like have a setup for like every single number. But then I guess it would be one click at that after that. But yeah, the current moment. Thanks, though you got the car. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Hey, I'm working on the DLC already. I mean, about time, right? Yeah, I've been slacking so much. It's about time I work on the DLC. Yeah, all my macro is basically I just press the direction button. And then it does that. But yeah, I do have to select. And the reason I gotta drag also is because these numbers are like not like every 10. I just click, drag, and then when I see the animation change direction, then I'm like, okay, then that's where I need to stop. Basically how I do, instead of doing math, I do it visually. And then we just check that they're all lined up, which means no mistakes were made. Effectively, this is a far cheaper version of... Did you see a normal layer? No, I don't know what you're talking about. This is definitely not a normal layer. Definitely not a normal layer, and definitely not to light it in Unreal and have things actually make sense in Unreal. Yep. Definitely not. This definitely isn't following any kind of normal to to make it look like definitely nothing of that sort here. Yeah. GPT says you can't select by keyboard. Weirdly, needs Lua script or mouse. I think I looked into it at one point, and that's probably what I saw as well. It's not a big deal, you know. Like, it could save me a little bit of time, but the time that it takes is not like an insane amount. So, could it be better? Yes. I mean, could I have like ChatGPT write me a Lua script that does it? Yes. Yes, I could. Am I going to? Now that I said that out loud, maybe. But okay, there we go. So we have that. So now we can bring in the stuff. And how do we bring in the stuff? Well, it's very difficult. So now that I did this, it's very hard to bring everything in. What we do is we need to take this file and we need to drag it through here, right? You just take the file, you drag, it's very hard. Then you have to let go. I know it's hard to let go sometimes, but you gotta let go. And then you wait. See, it says import. I don't know why it says importing twice. You can just say importing once. And then you get this. And then the hardest part, to right click and then click create flipbooks. And bam, you have flipbooks for every direction set up for you. Very hard, I know. Ta-da. And that's why we named everything. This is just built into Unreal. This is just default Unreal. This has nothing to do with Paper CD for this part. No. No, that. Nothing special here. I know, Zebra, it's very difficult. And honestly, I don't know why I would ask someone to even do something so crazy. Like, look at this. This is a normal map. And how do you use this? I mean, all you have to do is select normal map and then flip the green channel. But that's a lot of work, and we can't be bothered to do that. So we don't. We pretend to do it only. And there's our, there's a little bug. You? Oh. Then I need to go in here, asset actions, add selection property matrix, it's been a while to grab any one of these. Oh no, I don't need to do that because it's set up in the character for the right material. That's right. Once it's in a character, it'll be fine. You bear the weight of the world, a true hero. Thank you. Finally, someone realizes. Yeah, now we do the same thing for the others. If you name him _D_N, then he'll do it all, and you can see all the sprites in here. Go to the sprites. The sprite has the normal and the things assigned, and it has the UVs, the source dimensions, everything set up for it. So if I go to a random frame, see, it puts everything in. So I don't gotta do shit. There's I mean, I have to do some stuff. We have to change the pivot point, stuff like that. But those are like whatever. Little details at that point. Yeah. Looking good. Yeah, the wings actually don't look bad. As sprites. There's just enough detail that I'm happy with this one. So yeah, all the mobs from that pack we should be able to use. Assuming I want to use them, I should say. I think the only one that would look weird is the snake. I think the snake we can't use because you don't see the full like slither, which makes it look weird. But most of the other ones we should be able to do. Theoretically. Also, by the way, I don't know why they changed the name of the whole edit properties and select and property matrix. I don't know why they changed the name of that. In the newer versions. Was anyone complaining about that? Was that like a hot topic and like, oh man, if only we changed the name of that? So I don't know if anyone realized that changed names. I think like 5.4, 5.5, they changed what it's called. You just realized the upgrade? Yeah, I'm 5.6 now. Yeah, all my plugins got updated, so why not? Yeah, this edit selection in property matrix. This wasn't called property matrix before. How'd that go? I would upgrade to 5.6 for no other reason than you just get free performance. Just upgrading to 5.6 gives you performance. I don't care. The rest, yeah, there's nice things with 5.6 as well. But if for no other reason, you just upgrade to 5.6 to get better performance on your existing environments with nothing done. Just genuinely. Starting 5.4, you can no longer press Control Spacebar to close the content browser, but it works to open it. Control. I'm heading control space. It's working. Do 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 do. Yep, works fine. Yes, they fix it. I don't personally use it, so I didn't even know it was broken. I don't use it because I do too much in the content browser, so I just prefer to have it open than pressing control space every time. You tried to update to 5.6 on one of the shows that you supervised, and it didn't go well? What happened? I mean, in general, you shouldn't upgrade an environment mid-show, theoretically, necessarily. I would start new environments in them, but I've never had anything break upgrading to a version. But I only do blueprints. And if you have custom C++ stuff, which you probably do, I can promise nothing for that. At the beginning, you lost... Like, the visuals changed? We lost... I assume you mean we lost a lot of the look dev. I didn't look at that, personally, because nothing for what I can... I mean, I think the bloom or something changed a little bit on my side, but I'm not I'm not far enough along for any of that stuff to matter, so I wasn't 100% sure if it changed. So maybe it did change, but... I mean, if you're early on, then adjust accordingly. Yeah, I was telling people there's an environment today at work that once simulated was running over 50 milliseconds. I got my hands on it. By got my hands on it, I mean like I actually went in. I'm like, okay, let's optimize this, and now it runs at about just about 10 milliseconds.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Simulated, which is pretty good. A little bit of an improvement. Still fully dynamic, by the way. Still fully dynamic with over 488 lights. Cheers. No. Oh my god, I tried Megalites. It's such garbage. Holy shit. Ain't a Megalite in that scene. God, Megalites is garbage. I mean, I heard it wasn't good, but I actually tried. I turned it on. The quality went down. The noise was insane, and I wasn't even moving the camera. No, thank you. Not until they improve that. I'm not touching that with a 10-foot pole. But no Megalites. Just default Unreal lighting. The kicker is when I turn on Lumen, it's not that much more expensive. It's like only 2 ms higher. But have you tried the Starburst sparkling ice? They're delicious. You know, the grocery store near me has those, and I've looked at them, but I have not tried them. And mostly I have not tried them because these say 0 calorie. Those do not. Starburst ones don't. Only reason. I know it's a stupid reason, but that's my reason. You know, a lot of lights to reduce the noise. I had a lot of lights. No, just they weren't ever overlapping. It's 10 calories, I believe. If I recall, it was 10. Is there anything else about 5.6 that is just broken or garbage? Well, nothing about 5.6 is broken or garbage. Megalites is 5.5. It's 5 calories, you're looking at it? Okay, fair enough. I could have sworn it was 10. Either way, it's not. It's not 0. Now, is 5 calories the end of the world? No, I can absolutely get it. And if they ever run out of they're running out of the flavors that I like. I mean, orange mango is not bad, but yeah. Either way. Okay, so now we need to change the Mega Light is 0 calories. With how shit it is, they need to be taking away calories for me to consider drinking that. Okay, so we need to I'm gonna change the timing of the attacks, so I need to go and bulk edit these. So we do is make them all 30 FPS, and then, by the way, I don't know why you cannot shift click this caret to open all of the children like everywhere else in any program ever, but you should be able to do that. So what we're gonna do is basically double the frame rate, but make these 2, so that way I can speed up effectively specific frames to make the attack snappier without actually changing the amount of frames for anything. It works everywhere else, DJO. Absolutely everywhere else. Just not here. Why? Escapic. You have better contact than I do. I know your last stream you were having slow compile times. Is that just a 5.6 thing? No. If you're talking about like when loading the project, that's been a thing since like the start. Also, this save button or save icon next to it, I clicked the wrong one. I blame Unreal. Okay, so pause. So now what we want to change is here. So I want to change 8 and 9, 10. Which is, I believe, 7, 8, 9. No, 8, 9, 10. Oh, because it started 0 here. Okay. Yeah, so 8, 9, 10 will go to 1. We can check that out. 8, 9, 10. So now we just have a snappier, right? The attack is snappier, which makes it feel a little bit better. So the thrust forward basically is snappier, which is great. So now we just do a bulk edit and make them all like that. 8, 9, 10. Bam. And now they all have this snappy tail. It's like navigation, the main viewport and the viewport of the blueprint editor, for some reason, doesn't work the same way. Well, this viewport is 3D, and blueprint is 2D. What do you mean it doesn't work? Like, what were you trying to do in the blueprint editor compared to in the viewport that's 3-dimensional? Do you want the blueprints to also rotate and shift like the plane of existence? The preview? Oh, wait, hold on. You talking about this? Wait, what do you mean? This works exactly the same. WASD, I'm holding right click, Q, E. I fly around this exactly the same way. Or what do you do? Mouse orbits? Seems the same to me. Talk about spaghetti and blueprints if they were 3D. Oh my god, imagine. They would probably look cool. Anyway, attack 1, good. Let's get attack 2, and that's the last one. Are you using default UE navigation? Yep. I don't touch that. I'm not a psychopath. I mean, okay, debatable, but in this context, I'm not a psychopath. Yours is custom to be closer to Maya. Although you're the psychopath with that logic. Well, that's why it's not doesn't match, TGL. This was the most when I first tried Unreal in UDK. This was the most intuitive thing that I ever used in any program ever up to that point. Because I'm like, oh, this is a game engine. I move like in a game. WASD, hold right mouse button. QE. You know mouse wheel while moving? I mean, I know this. Or, oh, you're talking about like to speed it up? Yeah. Yeah, you can speed up, slow down by using the mouse wheel. Yeah. Look, if you still have F to zoom in if you want. You use Alt instead of right mouse. The recommendation I give to everybody when learning a program is learn the default setup. If you ever look up tutorials for anything, they're gonna show you, you're a heathen, you invert Y. What kind of heathens do I have in my chat? What is this? YouTube people are weird. I agree, Cludas. Man, they're weird. Y up is default in UEFN? Why is Y up in default in UEFN? Why did they change it? Coming to UE in 5 seconds. Oh, they better not. You know how much that will mess up for people? They'll break so much. What? No. That's so stupid. That means mostly everything is gonna break for everyone. That anything that uses any inputs, unless when they're going to flip everyone's Y and Z inputs on upgrade, which I can't imagine they're going to. That's gonna break an insane amount of stuff. I dislike this fundamentally. I dislike this fundamentally. This has been Z up since the beginning of time. I don't give a shit about other DCCs. I don't care about any other program. Don't change shit in your own program. So earlier, people have gotten used to this. It's been too good. Let's change it. No. I disagree. If they change it, they better have an option to keep the old one. And like, so nothing breaks. Is that from games that had flight joysticks, I think? I mean, originally, it started with 3ds Max. 3ds Max has Z up. And a lot of games were a lot of times done with 3ds Max. I imagine that's where it came from. You can change the settings, then let people change it, but don't make it the default. As long as they don't make it the default, I don't care. They can add the setting in. That's fine. More power, more control, love it. But don't change the defaults. God, that would break so many things for projects that they ever want to upgrade then. Like, I'm not even talking about me like wanting or not wanting Z up. I'm talking about just if you update and you have things plugged in, specifically for Y or Z, that'll just break things. Like the new toolbar, it should have been a checkbox to revert. Are you talking about this thing? But this doesn't break like the game, right? Whatever you're building doesn't break because of this, right? So I don't care. Like, cool, I'll get used to that. But if I have like my objects moving up in Z specifically, and then you just make it Y up, so then now they're sideways. Right? But does that mean they're gonna make Z forward, but then X is forward? See, because it doesn't. Things don't make sense when you start saying you're gonna change things to be Y up. Because Maya has Z forward, but in Unreal it's X forward. So that they're changing all 3 axes, right? They would have to change all 3 axes to make it look Maya, for example, which would be insanity. Yeah, that's the thing. If they want it as an option for people, sure, have it as an option, and then people need to be aware that it's going to break things. But on a new project, sure, it's fine. But oh no, I know you are, Polly. I'm talking about DJO's thing. It was Y up is the default and coming to U57. That is, I hope that's not the default. Whatever it is, I just hope it's not the default. That's all. Because again, it will just break things, just outright break things, and I'd rather not have things break. I think it's 8, 9, 10 probably here too. Yeah. Are you on mute? What do you mean? What you talking about? Google Unreal Engine Y up. I don't know if I want to. The first thing is a post from 4 years ago on Reddit. What do you want me to see? Next one is another post from 2015. Z up, Y up doesn't matter in UE4. Next one is from Linus Tech Tips, out of all places. Oh, Linus Tech Tips, out of all places, is talking about this. Unreal Engine is changing its coordinate system to right-handed Y up. That's gonna, again, as long as it's an option, I don't care. But it's just gonna break things. And coming to UE5.6 in an incremented away, adaptable way through UI settings and C++ helper functions macros. Why up right? It's incremental. What does that mean? Incremental is like 1 becomes 2 becomes 3 becomes 4. What does that mean for an axis? I don't understand. I'm just concerned it's gonna break everything. I imagine it's coming to 5.6. That's what it says. It's coming to 5.6. Not 5.7. I want to know how they're gonna fix every single project that's gonna break because of this. That's what I want to know. That's that's my concern, right? Because like, if I have a I don't know, set factor location. If I have this split and I have it going up right now in Z, what the shit is gonna happen? This is what I'm talking about. I don't care if they want to change the axis. That's whatever. This is gonna break things if they do this without having an option to not do this. Because unless they're going to just swap every single axis, the values on your entire project to be correct, they might just switch names. No, because then this would not be, the first one would not be location X, then it would be location what, Z, but then they wouldn't have it first, right? As long as they make it so it doesn't break, yeah, after update you don't go up, you go forward, and that's a problem. As long as they make it so it doesn't break, that's my main concern. Sounds like you don't update that. No, I don't update then. You need mission helpers, but again, helpers are for future, right? Helpers are for future, and if it's coming to 5.6, then you don't have a choice. If you already updated to 5.6, right? I can no longer make the choice to not update because it's going to be the patch 5.6.2, 5.6.1, whatever it is, right? It's not coming to 5.7 where I can choose not to update to 5.7. It's coming to already 5.6. I'm stuck here. So at some point, it's going to break everything, potentially. Because there was no mention of that. And that's what worries me. One of the editors, skeletal mesh related, a streamer was trying to scale but could not see the icon to demagnetize the scale tool. Demagnetize? He was shocked to use the shortcut because the new toolbar wasn't complete, it seems. I don't fully understand. To de-snap? What? Disable snapping on scale. You mean like press these buttons? That? Like that wasn't working? Button was not present? Oh, odd. I haven't seen that one yet. Yeah, as long as there's an option to turn it on and off to not break your project, like then whatever. Again, cool. Future projects can be, you know, be set up that way. But my concern is breaking, again, because of my example of moving. Like if you have something set up to move up in Z, it'll either break things or they need to have your project auto adjust the inputs. Because again, I can get used to the weird new, I call it weird new, axis setup, but yeah, I need to not break things. Anyway, animations are in. Let's make a new character. Who are we going to use as a baseline? I guess it doesn't matter. Create child blueprint. Yes. Blooms. Sting. We will see. We will see. I mean, yeah, as I said, they should have done it in 1995. This is literally, what, 30 years into people using Unreal, and they're like, oh, let's change the axes. Maybe just me. Maybe I'm the one that just doesn't like change. It's very possible. I don't like change. It's true. For you, it's awesome? Yeah, for me, it's not, because I've been using it for so long. I know X forward. That's the world I've lived in for, 20 years. I don't care about the rest. And I don't know, I've never had issues. Maya's been Z forward. I never cared. It's cool, they're different. That's fine. Where's the animations? All right, well, first we need to hold on. Tax, death hit, idle. Wait a second. Oh, is it in the center? Hold on a second. Don't I have this in the bottom? I do, right? So 88. Yeah, about there. Probably need to make it a little wider though. Around there. Changing for 3D software makes no point. You just export the right settings. You're not sure. As Aaron says, oh, I'm gonna put polygon at 100Y, so it'll be 100Z in Unreal. Yeah, programs just automatically convert anyway. I've never had an issue where I'm like, oh, I need to make sure I move it forward so it'll go up in another program, right? It's never been a thing, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Every layout or blueprint in the world written on 2D paper is X and Y. Well, or U and V. You're doing VFX, not CNC. What's CNC? I know you're doing VFX. Yeah, that's why you're happy. I'm not happy because I'm doing games. I don't care about VFX. As long as it doesn't break the projects, I'll survive. That's the main thing. I just needed to not break the projects. And that's the one thing I'm worried about. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's the normal map working. And we have the pink on the right, but not on the left. Can you use motion design thing in UE inside a game, like for map transitions? I've not looked into motion design things at all because it's not my forte. As far as I know, it's its own thing and not for in-game use, which is why I haven't touched it. Now, I could be wrong, but from my understanding, that's the case. We should be able to duplicate just one of these. Bloom Sting.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Yep. Time will tell. But because they're doing an incremental version, if they break things, a lot of people are not going to be happy. That's for sure. So I'm going to hope that they're not just going to break things. Yep. I'll leave that little bit of hope for myself. Would it be related to Fab? What? The Axis? No, I don't think so. Because when you export an FBX from a program that has Y up, it comes in fine in Unreal. There's no problems. Yeah. Now, it could be the thing that's pushing them to do it, but by default, right? It's not like you have to build a model sideways in Maya. It's already rolled down in Fortnite? Yeah, well, I got that. It comes on the side if it wasn't exported with the right settings. I've never had it come out on the sides. At least personally, I've never seen that happen. Instead of labeling coordinate axis with XYZ, we're introducing more descriptive axis names. Left was negative Y. Why is it left? Why is it negative for Y? Oh, because was Y. Now, right? Okay. But why isn't it positive? Why isn't it not up, forward, right? No, and we're not gonna do positive. We're gonna throw a negative in there. Why is one of them just a negative? This is listing. Okay, we're going to set up the animations first. Anything you want to 3D printer needs Z up. Yeah, there's programs that have Z up. 3ds Max, which is one of the original programs that used for gaming, was Z up as well. But whatever. Again, they can change the axis names. That's not the part I care about. My concern is primarily just if they're gonna break things when I update. As long as they don't break things, the rest doesn't matter. I want confirmation that nothing's gonna break in a project. That everything's gonna work exactly how it was. Things that were going up are still gonna go up. As long as I get that confirmation, that's all I want. World is built on Z up. Oh yeah, my world is definitely built on Z up. If they ever rolled it, yeah, I saw that. But just because someone did something one way in one program doesn't mean they're necessarily going to do it the same way in another program. Again, I'm hopeful that that's the case, but I'm not counting my chickens. I'm not counting my chickens before they hatch. Once they hatch, I'll count them. Cool. We good? First, let's wait for them to hatch. I want to read the doc about it. I'm not a big guy on docs. If it's happening, I'll wait, and whatever happens, then I'll just have to deal with it. So, no reason to read the docs on that. Oh, it actually looks pretty good. Look at that. And then one forward looks kind of the weirdest. So height maps will be Y? Yes. Height maps will be Y then. Boink. There you go. Look at old guy. Look at little guy. And he's not quite little. I'll be honest. Once bring him in. Hit. Next one is hit. Ta-da! Oh, poor guy getting hit. Documentation about the code conversation is quite lengthy. Yeah, I'm not reading. I'm not much of a documentation guy. I'm a video guy, so it's fine. I have a hard time learning from documentation already. I always need videos. Looks like some elbow will be needed. Yeah, that's what I'm concerned about. Things will definitely... Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. I don't want my projects to just break mid-work. Hey, Stormrun, welcome in. How's it going? I hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. Last update 5.6. The problem is they're pushing it out in 5.6 point something. And I can't not upgrade the point something because all the plugins will update. So this would be so dumb. What part? Or if it breaks everything? Yeah, I think if it breaks things, that'd be very dumb. You alone figured out what was wrong with Mixamo and gave Adobe the guideline to fix it. Within 40 minutes of your post, Mixamo was resolved. I thought the problem was they didn't have the login. I thought that was the problem. You see your posts on the Adobe community? I'll take your word for it. But nice. Good. Did you return with some breaking news? Yeah, that's not a good pun. I mean, the pun's good. But yeah, that's the thing that I was just saying. My whole rant is literally about it breaking things. And you're telling me it's gonna break things. It just... Not okay in my book, but I have no control over it. Why are they doing it in 5.7? Why didn't they do it in the next major version? Why did they have to do it in an incremental version? Now that people have updated already. If it's gonna break things. Pain. I mean, it fits today's title of the stream for sure. Title of the stream, it's been a nice day. Let's see how it all falls apart. We found how it all falls apart. We get to have anxiety about our entire project breaking in the future. Yay. That's That's one way it all falls apart. I mean, hopefully you're wrong, DGO, but again, time will tell. We'll see. Who brought this information? DGO. What? I guess I can't do that. He's the one who informed us of this unfortunate situation. He'll ask you how you are, and you have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine. No, screw that. If I'm not fine, I'm telling people I'm not fine. Why would I'm not gonna follow these social norms. That's how nothing gets changed. If you're fine with something, but it's like hurting you, and if you don't say anything, then you'll never make it better. The amount of times, like in jobs in general, not like the current job specifically, but like in general, where I've been somewhere, I'm like, oh, this is a wrong, and then someone's like, oh no, but that's just how it is, basically, and I'm like, that shouldn't be this way, and I speak up, and then they find out, oh yeah, that's not working correctly, let's fix it, and then it gets better. It's too damn high. If no one speaks up, then potentially actual problems will not get solved in certain scenarios. So it's okay to say you're not okay, is what I'm saying. Not in 100% situations, but you know, not in 0 situations either. This one doesn't have a jump. This one doesn't have a jump. Yeah, so just remember the jump. This morning, your post had thousands of views and 205 upvotes. Throughout the day until it was fixed, those numbers actually went down as if Adobe deleted them. Wait, what? You're calling that Demi Lovato meme speech? That's a name I haven't heard in, or even seen in such a long time. My God. That's a oh, God damn it. What is sorry boomer? It's not like the time difference between when the name was heard and now is different for you versus me. That has nothing to do with each other. The quote is in 30 seconds to Mars, closer to the edge as well. If that's a movie, I've not seen it. I need to make a new animation blueprint. Because I need to actually select the correct thing. Oop. Forgot about that. It's been a while. That's okay. When you're 50, do I become a boomer? My good sir, if you're on the internet and you're above the age of 20, you're a boomer. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. So I'm just saying that as soon as you hit 20 on the internet, you might as well be a boomer. Born before 2000? Yeah, there you go. I need to make sure that I plug in the right one here. You're 52? That's okay. You're not a boomer. Next was the fixation of Z-Up. Are you calling me old, DGL? Is it because I also have a fixation of Z-Up? By that logic? Damn, I'm a boomer, guys. Clearly by thinking Z-Up, I'm a boomer. Why is it called Glooming Death? Hold on, what? Why did I need to call it Glooming? What the hell happened there? Gloom Sting. There you go. Glooming Death sounds like a subconscious slip. No, I just wrote glooming. Oh yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, glooming. Yeah, and the animation was death. You know what? Fair play. Fair play. I'm just 6 years older than you. Or you're talking about Polly being 6 years older than you. Because you're calling both of us old, basically. So I just want to make sure. You got a big ZD on your animation. Oh yeah, Polly, okay. It's not how old you are physically. It's how old you act. And by that logic, I'm still a kid. It's fine, guys. I'm a kid. Look at him. Look at him go. I will say, I wish the wings flapped more when flying. Why do the wings flap enough when flying? Why is the animation like that? I know the idea is it's probably gliding, but it looks weird now. We're all the same person experiencing life at different times. The human race is just one person. With that logic, you're too pure to be poisoned by the internet? No, nobody's too pure to be poisoned by the internet. I know, I've been on the internet. I've seen some shit. I've seen some shit. You can't hide from the internet. As soon as you get on there, that's it. Oh, it's over. It's over for you. There's some really dumb us's out there then. I mean, there's a dumb us right here. I'll tell you that. I mean, technically we are all NPCs. Because NPC stands for non-player character. You're not a player. Are you a player? I mean, maybe you're a player. But I imagine you're not a player. Fellow players. We are the devs, or at least partially. There's not partially. No, you're not, sad face. Like Big Pun said, I am a player. I just fuck along. What? By the way, I just remembered something. Hold on. Where is? I want to. This. Yeah. Hold on. So in the chat that I'm using, I need to open. There's another setting that would allow the chat to be a little more cute. And I kind of want to turn it on right now just to show what it is. Because I just remembered. You'll see. You'll see. And activate. Now you may speak. What's wrong, Polly? No, this is great. I am tempted to keep it. Because it's funny. You're just typing gibberish now? You're so confused? What do you mean? What was so confused there about what it said there? Automatic girl translations, immaculate. It's not e-girl. It's more like cat girl translations. E-girl, cat girl. Reminds you of reading Java. Should we keep this for a while? Yeah, what are you doing? You okay? You lump those two together? That's your bad? Oh, okay, fair enough. I can put it back. The question is, do I want to? And the thing is, it's not on every single message. Did you, as you notice? We have become kids. What's the recipe for cupcakes? I added it. And yes, it works for single words because the one right before that one had something. Anyone else? Joey, want to have a clue? We can all act like nothing is wrong. True. True. You know what? I'll keep it for now. We keep it for a little while.
Ads are here. Pausing for ads.
Yeah, we'll keep it. Pausing ya full ads. I didn't change it 4 to full. That's not but I changed it the 4 to full. By the way, on my side, this is the name. This is it. This is the setting. Yeah, see, wee wee. You said wheelie. That's not what it wrote. It's called furry mode meow. Because it makes your speech like a cat girl. I'll keep it. I'll keep it for a while. We'll see how it goes. It's so different from the original message. I will say, if it is definitely not as easy for people that want to just read what the other side is writing, like Twitch to YouTube or YouTube to Twitch. I will say that. So, you know, it's... But it gets the point across still. Imagine your cat saying these things. I guess it probably doesn't help the fact that you're now all speaking that way just naturally, in quotes. And so it's just doubling up on the effect effectively. It's a brain workout exercising your audience. You're welcome. I'm making you guys smarter. This is clearly going to increase your intelligence because your brain's working out. That's how you get smart. You're welcome. Imagine a new person coming in and not only is your stream showing that, but we're also speaking like that. That would be funny. I'll be honest. That would be funny. They ask you what language this is? English, what do you mean? Oh wait, the emote didn't work. The hey guys emote didn't work. Why did the Twitch emote not work? Hope the Twitch emotes works. I see the Twitch emote on my side. Have a good night, Paulie. Thanks for stopping by. Oh man. Now. We're all young whippersnappers here. Don't worry. What? Unreal? Unreal? Okay. It froze there. Because of being broken really made you polish your game and realize what needed to be done. Now that it's back, you have almost all your characters' animation ready for game. Nice. Just using the term whippersnappers just aged you. That was the point. Don't worry. That was the point. Why did wait, what happened to all my colors? What? I duplicated from this, and I get no colors on the duplicate version. I call shenanigans, Unreal. Epic, fix your shit. Thank you. What? Why is all the colors here gray? They're right here. Why is this? Unreal? Oh, okay. So I just add one and now it's back. Now we're good? Now we can set things? Don't make nightmares with flocks of Y up chasing you. No, that sounds that's too much. We can't have that. Let's. Can I select multiple at once? I can. Yes. At least I can do that. Special attack. We're probably not going to have a special attack. It's going to remove the special attack now, which means this needs to just do. I think that can stay as is. We'll fix that later. Is a whippersnapper a type of fish? No. Now, have you ever seen like videos or cartoons or whatever where they have like an old man in his front yards trying to get the kids off the lawn? He's just wagging his like cane. So, you darn whippersnappers, get off my lawn! That's what the reference I'm talking about. What is this window? This is state trees. Welcome to the world of state trees. Yeah, there's no decision trees. There's behavior trees and state trees. They're both trees. Yes, we cannot climb these though. You thought behavior trees were all the rage? These are newer, and honestly, they're a bit better. They don't have yet 100% of all the functionality of the behavior trees. Like cooldowns aren't just built in. You have to do your own setup right now for cooldowns. But the nice thing is, unlike behavior trees, you can use this for just things in general. You can have logic, AI logic, for your own player if you wanted to. So, like, I could send an event to my own player and have them then it executed on the player. You've been making your NPCs move and do stuff with events in their blueprints with delays and oh no. At the very least, look into behavior trees. Storm Run. It'll make your life so much easier. And if you want to dabble with the new stuff, there's less tutorials for it, but this is state trees. Yeah. You definitely want to move away probably from the blueprint side. You could absolutely do it that way. It'll just be easier probably for what you're doing to do like actual AI behavior trees or state trees. Only reason. Yep. That's my recommendation. We need to add the attack animations. I think runs on a different thread. No. What does? The AI stuff? Oh, I don't know about that one. I couldn't tell you. Yeah, I don't know, like, under the hood where things, like, run. If you have a few AI move to nodes, they get to location, do animation for a few minutes, then repeat. Yeah, you could do all that logic in behavior trees or state trees. And then you could just reuse that for other mobs. Me either. Yeah, I'm a simple person. I don't know how it works under the hood, and I don't care how it works under the hood. Kind of. I just need to know how to use it, and for it to get me the results that I want. What it does under the hood, it's like a cell phone. I don't know how a cell phone works. I couldn't tell you how any of the hardware and signals get sent, but I know if I press a button, you know, I open an app. Right? If I type things, letters will come up. Same thing. I don't need to know the intricacies of how it is under the hood. I just need to know if I press button, light turn on. I happy. Is that how your monsters move and attack you? Yeah. Exactly. 5G cancer, that's how. Am I on 5G right now? It doesn't tell me. It doesn't tell me. I could be getting cancer right now. Shit. Oh, actually, I am using 5G at home, so yeah, oof. Getting cancer all the time. We need to know how cell phones work in case of the next great flood. We will lose this knowledge unless written in stone. You don't know how a cell phone works either, but some guy in India will. You could just Google it. Now, remembering all that information is gonna be tough, but you could. I'm thinking of making this guy basically just ranged. We don't have an exclusively ranged enemy that is just bad at melee. I say just ranged, but he'll have a melee attack as well. But I think I want to have the logic mostly for him to stay away. And then... Yeah, here, let's draw this out. So if you're here, enemy here, he attack. Okay? If you come closer, he should run away. But once he runs away, he'll have a cooldown to not be able to run away for at least a certain amount of time. So, and then if you manage to get close enough, then he'll do a melee attack that isn't very strong. And then once the cooldown's up, he'll try to run away again. And then he'll have a cooldown. And then he'll... Yeah. I think we have our first, like, more proper ranged enemy. I think that's not a bad idea. Now, it might not be very good once we actually implement it, but we'll see. If the Great Flood happened, we would be cavemen again. Okay. Are we not cavemen already? I don't go out very much. I go out to the grocery store pretty much, and that's it. My home is my cave, effectively. Occasionally I go out to pick some flowers and, you know, get a mushroom or two, basically, and I come back inside my cave. I would say I go kill a deer for meat, but that is far more work to do that than what I'm actually doing, so I felt like it wouldn't be fair. Do we forget electricity? No, you never forget electricity. You can bring some batteries along. Just bring a metric ton of batteries, and I'm sure they'll last a while. No, you don't eat the flowers. Don't be silly. You make a beautiful bouquet. As someone with an at-work job, you're not a caveman, but you come straight home on days off, he caves, so maybe. Yeah, I work from home, so yeah, I effectively am a caveman. You want to be an alien just floating around up there? I mean, by yourself? Because I have to ask, by yourself? Oh, actually, I didn't need to go here at all. Attack A, B. You have to get petals of flowers and dishes you get in some restaurant before you go. You have to get petals of flowers and dishes you get in some restaurants before you go. Where you go? Oh, yeah. There are edible flowers. Like that's actually like in higher, in like nicer restaurants, they might use like edible flowers. Yeah. But you're not gonna like put like just a random flower on there. I mean, you can, but now they got PlayStation 10,000. I mean, considering they're slowing down more and more between the generations, probably not that high. By the time, you know, we get aliens, we probably generation, you know, like 70 or 80. It's funny because you say legal to smoke here in CA, and it's factual statement that it's legal to smoke here in Canada and legal to smoke here in California, which abbreviates to also CA. Both are accurate no matter if you're looking at it from the Canadian side or from the US side. You'd be okay if your house was in space if you had regular product deliveries. Yeah, that's a little big one there. No, I am personally I just like marijuana a lot. I don't like smoking either. Like the smell. I'm talking about the smell. I've never tried either. But I just really don't like the smell in either one. Like if I'm like near someone that smokes or like smells like marijuana or smells like cigarettes, I can't. Like, let me just stand like somewhere else. Or if I'm like in a group, like where someone's smoking, like cool, I'll stand there, but I have to be like in the direction away from the wind. When you smoke it, you don't smell it. Oh yeah, but it's the same thing. When you smell, you don't smell you can't tell you yourself smell. Same thing. I think the melee one is this one. I think this is the ranged ones. Yeah, that's the ranged one. Yeah, that's more of the melee one we're gonna use, and this is the ranged one. Yeah, cool. Since you quit smoking, you can't say anymore. Congratulations. Good job quitting smoking. Your sister can only function on it, which sucks because you just like the smell of it. Yeah. Thankfully, in my family, nobody smokes. Well, in my family that I care about, nobody smokes. And one of them smokes occasionally. 3 years in July 1st? You stopped on Canada Day? Basically 3 years ago? Nice. You're like, shit, I gotta do it for Canada. Canada, yeah. It's like 4th of July, right? It's basically America Day. Canada has its own day like that, except it's called Canada Day. Instead of July 4th, it's July 1st. I don't understand Canada's Thanksgiving. Canada has a Thanksgiving on a different day entirely, too. That one doesn't make sense. Because like in America, the Thanksgiving is because like the day when, you know, they sat down with the pilgrims and there's a whole thing story behind it. I don't know why Canada has a Thanksgiving day. I mean, cool, I'll get a day off, I guess. To be fair, I don't care about US Thanksgiving either, but they get 2 days. I get 1. I'm currently, my US colleagues get 2 extra days off. I'm just saying, Canada, BC, can we get some more holidays, please? Thank you. If you can't do it for Canada, who would you do it for? True. You can't do it for yourself. That'd be silly. Oh, we need to set up the attack stuff. Right. That's kind of important. Let's just get, I don't know. I'll use the mushroom as the base. Oh, not you. You guys already have more days off than us in Quebec? Oh, you're in Quebec? I'm sorry. Yeah. I had a colleague in Quebec that you guys probably recently met. And I remember that at our old job, basically it would be like, oh yeah, we get a day off, except you guys. And then, oh yeah, we're all getting a day off. Oh, sorry, Quebec. Oh, we got another day off. Sorry, Quebec. Basically, that was it. And there was never a day like, oh yeah, Quebec's getting a holiday, but we're not. No, that never happened. It was either we're all getting a holiday except Quebec or Argentinian. No. A buddy of your boss. Another buddy of your boss. I mean, you might have not met him yet. No. Yes, that one. He's in that area. Yeah. Should I put the chat back to how it was? Oh, you know her? Oh, really? Well, there you go. Yeah, I just remember the week. Oh yeah, we're going on holiday. Have fun working. I guess. Yeah, Collider. Have a good night. Thanks, stopping by. Get some rest. Get some sleep. Oh, is he telling me he's not your boss? Okay, fair enough. Not yet, anyway. Different department? Or just different hierarchy? I assume different department? Oh, got it. This whole combo trigger thing, I can probably get rid of, I'll be honest at this point. Because I'm really not using the whole combo trigger anymore. On enemies, that is. On myself, I can keep it. Screw it, I'm gonna remove it. I don't need it anymore. And you can't make me keep it. Why did it paste the way it did? What? Copy. What? Why? Add notify state attack. There we go. It's being a butt. There we go. Where do we go from here? So we want to attack, I don't know, like here, roughly. So I want to do add notify state frames. Oh, is that 2? Oh, I guess it is. Probably want to do 3.
Ads are here.
To be safe.
Pausing for ads.
Why is that? Why can't I do that? Why can't I zoom in like that? I mean, I guess it makes sense, but I wasn't expecting to be able to zoom in like that. This is gonna be a projectile. Animation timing wise, you might want to hold the tail extension 2 more frames and make the sting. Oh, don't worry, I don't need to worry about that. The tail extension thing is gonna hold for far more than 2 frames. I'll show you after the ads. Yeah, we got a. I did things procedurally. Yeah, I'll show you after that. Of course, yeah. I can't be bothered to like hard code these things. What if I want to change the timing later? Too much work. I'm lazy. I removed the name from appearing in every message, and now you can't even tell who's typing because there's only one. The messages are too long / only one person types. When you write a long message, it just looks, oh, who's typing? Okay, and so yeah, if for example, if I play with him and I move, you see how he paused there? See that pause? That's procedural. I can control the timing on that. See, the animation stops, and then he attacks. Yeah, I just tell how long it stops for. I literally just stopped the full animation. I don't know why he's trying to help me. We'll need to work on that, but yeah. You know what I need to turn on? Did I not turn on the collision avoidance stuff for the enemies after I changed things up? Use RVO avoidance. That should help some stuff. So yeah, the animations. Yeah, I control like where it stops and for how long it stops. I love the new pixelated blood. I'm so glad we did that. We swapped that out finally for the pixelated version. Oh yeah, the RV avoidance is working nicely. Cool. That's gonna help things. All right, let's go back here. What I want to do is oh, you don't even have the pause animation thing. Okay. So we need to do on new. What we do is we add a new track, and then we add a notify, and then we do a either pause attack or pause jump attack. In this case, I want to do a pause attack because I want to pause the animation, but not pause the but not do a jump attack. So now. Oh, it's because he's trying to run away because I copied the one that has the running away stuff. Here, we can just go swap you out to the temporary one for now. For demonstration purposes. Why are you there? What is going on with him? Maybe that's not the problem. What's going on with him? Okay, well, we'll deal with that later. This, though, is should be a projectile. The projectile, what do we want to give it for now? Have it shoot a spell bolt. So attack 16 3. This will be a melee attack. Damage scale will be half. Only do half the strength. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm changing here. Half damage scale. That'll be fine. We probably will change the hit and everything later. Oh, I guess attack 1 will be a. That's why this is the range attack. So this doesn't need the pause. So here, if I add the pause, that's why I wasn't playing properly. Add notify. This is gonna be a pause attack. Save. Oh. I don't know what it's trying to do here. It's going to me, and then it looks like it's like running away, but that's okay. This is why, you know, we need to set this up properly. Grace window check is working great. Idle is working fine. It should move to a random location if we wait randomly and or look around. Yep, there it goes to a random location. Sweet. And then looks around. But it's only around a certain radius. So that's working. The Grace window is working because it's not attacking me. So good. Now, the chase player. Here, let's go ahead and turn off state enabled for you. And let's turn off the find cover group for now. So he's now chasing me. Okay, I need to change his range. So his combat range is 750. I want him to be a little further out. Is it like 1250? Find cover distance. Ah, that's why. It's 300. We want to set that to be like 700. So if the player gets to within 700, he should find cover. If I re-enable this. Okay. What? Something seems broken. I can't quite put my finger on what. Something seems broken. He looks cool as an elite, though. Let's turn off this. Eyes the back of the head for real. Okay, so now he's just gonna follow me till. I mean, that might be a little too far. Maybe I want to be a little bit closer. Is he not facing me? Why is he not facing me? I guess when he's chasing the player, he should be. Then he should be in combat range. At which point, yeah. If I turn on combat range, combat movement, dash weight. You know, dash weight we could have dash. Yeah. Bunny hop, no. Movement range, 1200. Oh, we want to make it a little bit smaller. Let's make this like, yeah, let's make that. That's fine. We'll keep that as it is. Movement range 1000. Strafe weight 1. Move to random location. Weight 1. Dash. Yeah, 0.25. That should help. And then here, focus target. Ah, in my last attack that I was using, focus target was off. So we want to have focus target is on. Enter selection utility, constant, 0.9, just a little bit less than half of the chance of attacking. I might want to tweak his damage a little. Just hold on a sec. Well, let's put him. I haven't added him to the the data table. Well, actually, this data table. Weapon stats. Hold on, but I'm not using this data table, right? Yeah, if I go character info or character. Oh, I just looked at the wrong thing. Info. Base stats, 100 health, 400 jump range. That doesn't matter. Damage received scale, yep. Movement speed, all fine. Weapon stats, damage default, 999. Maybe we shouldn't have it 999 damage in a single hit. Maybe. Age is 100 because we only have 100 health. There's no reason to do overkill now. The default damage on enemies right now is 5, I believe. I'll be adjusting that down the line, but there we go, 5 damage. I want it to be it'll be a different projectile, and I probably want to do multiple projectiles. So what we can do for you is gameplay tags. You want to give the enemy one, but we also want to add probably multi-attack. I think I'm going to need to also, because I don't need just multi-attack. I need to do multi-attack and variables. Card. Multi. Where is it? Yeah, but scale multi-hit count. So we can make him have multiple projectiles and not do any damage reduction on them. Oh, he's not doing any damage to me. Hold on. Do I need to put this at 1? Oh, because I want him to do damage. Why is he doing no damage? Why you do no damage? Do that 100. Why you like this? I mean, I can make it like 10 even. I can really have him. Oh, that's cool. Maybe a little too much there, but we have the power. Let's see if we can quickly find the problem. Card. Find reference. Card multi-hit damage reduction times -1. Well, then it should be 0. That should be fine. Wait, what? Why is it not going here? Good old string. The string is still the best. String is still the best. Why am I getting no prints? Why is it not? What? Ha. Oh, I think I know why. No, no, it was working fine before. No, it's not. It's not running any of this. Which means, let me just, hold on. Go to him. Let me change his projectile. To, dagger. Sure. Like an enemy's one. Can you please attack? Okay, what happened? What? If I turn off... Cute little dodge, thank you. If I turned off the multi tag, multi-tag, yeah, it's fine. Why is it not fine when I give it the multi-attack? The what damage back, because that wasn't the problem. Odd. Should be. Okay, if I change the projectile count, back down to 1 here. I need to, not for enemies. So hold on, there's probably something I'm missing or forgetting to do rather. And we can check that by going to the player and checking its switch. What do I do on the player? Because this is the first time I'm trying to give the enemy. No, I think I did multiple projectiles for another enemy. Did I? I'm gonna see. Hold on, do I need real quick? 5 projectiles. Tag. Wait, I don't think I actually need this. Tag. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why it breaks things, but I guess it doesn't matter. I don't need the tag on the enemies. I only need it on myself. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to Not you. Where's the animation blueprint? Death needs to not loop. That's kind of important. The death does not loop. And also, I need to copy the swap to sprite. On death, swap to sprite. Let's put it here. So now, if we kill it, he'll die, and then he should desaturate. And there he goes, desaturating. See, he's great now. He's a great little bug. I need to add angle-based culling, and then I'll get rid of the stretching problem. And then all it's gonna be is a little blood splatter where he is. A little blood splatter. Basically, what happens is I swap him out to a separate blueprint actor that doesn't have any of the character stuff. It just plays that animation and then desaturates the material on it, and then that's it. And then it's basically just a very cheap actor in the world. So, yay. just cute will dodged. I should probably put the text back. I probably should put the text back. Do I want to? I don't. But I probably should put it back to how it was. Well, you know what I should set up though? I should just set up a toggle to go between the two. If I want to, I can just go to cute cat girl mode. Or I can make that a redeem on Twitch, because we can use channel points to actually have that as a redeem. I might set that up over the weekend, where people can redeem that. I just make the chat cute. Feeling particularly cute toggled. Yeah. I think it'll be fun. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed the the cuteness, I guess. I'm gonna try not to have you know, too much anxiety and fear and depression from knowing that we're gonna get a Y up soon, and it might break things. We might just ban everyone that says Y up in the future and just keep Z up. That's always an option. Yeah, I just hope things don't break. That's all I care about. Just as long as they don't break things, that's fine. Whatever. Time will tell. Time will tell. Anyways, hope you guys have a good rest of your night. I'll be back tomorrow at 6:30 Pacific as always. And yeah, get some rest, get some sleep, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.